Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Here's another How I Eat in a Day video. I am going to be naming these videos, at least for a while, Starch Solution Meals for maximum weight loss. A lot of you guys have let me know that that is how you were able to find me and my content, and that it's been extremely helpful. So I'm gonna be, just giving them that general title for these How I Eat in a Day videos, and then episode 1, 2, 3, and doing it like that because it helps me organize the content for you guys and make it easier for you to find. I'll make sure to always touch on the few tips to achieving maximum weight loss on a whole food plant-based diet, and I will always encourage you guys to keep this journey balanced and focus on being healthy and not just the skinny. A whole food plant-based diet is how I was able to get rid of high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high triglycerides. I was pre-diabetic, almost 70 pounds overweight, and I had a bunch of female hormonal issues as well as really bad acne, and all that has cleared up. Remember, you guys can find me on Instagram at Plantiful Kiki and on Facebook at the Plantiful Kiki page. I do post my meals several times a week there, and recipes if I come up with any. You guys know me, I like to keep it simple and manageable, super basic. So make sure you check me out there if you need more food and lifestyle inspiration. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe because I try to release a video about once a week, and that way you won't miss any. To all of those that have subscribed, thank you so very much. You guys have made this journey so much fun. All right, so today I'm gonna give you guys a fridge tour because you keep asking for one, and I just got groceries, so I'll show you what it looks like in there. It is dirty. I did not clean it, so there's probably sticky stuff and crumbs all over the place, but that's real life. And then later I am also going to give you guys a pantry tour because that is also requested quite often. All right, let's get going. Okay guys, so fridge tour. Let's see how dirty this is. It's not too bad. So as you can see, lots of fresh produce. I also love having Ezekiel bread on hand for the kids. Brussels sprouts, lots of cabbage. I always have cheese sauce made and pickled onions made. Lots of potatoes and greens, green onions, cilantro. Can't live without tomatoes. And then in this drawer, we have more vegetables. I get these little carrots for my kids' lunches. I love steamed squash on rice with some teriyaki sauce. And here we just have a bunch of apples and other citrus. And this drawer is where we just keep the whole wheat tortillas and corn tortillas for my husband and kids, some tofu, some cashews and other nuts for my husband, and fresh garlic. And then condiments. I have tons of condiments. We've got maple syrup, ketchup, of course. Here's where I tried the sugar-free ketchup and I'm just like not able to do it. Hot sauce. I have a hot sauce problem. Both my husband and I do. We love trying hot sauces, and they're great because most of them are always oil-free. But yeah, that's it for the fridge. Okay, so for the freezer down here, this is where I keep a ton of frozen vegetables because there's always nights where I don't want to cook or wash or chop anything, and it's easy just to steam these up real quick. I always have some frozen square potatoes. These ones have onions and bell peppers in them, and they're so inexpensive, guys, and they're completely oil-free. There's some hash browns, some cooked rice, some more hash browns, or square potatoes is what we call them, because the hash browns are the shredded ones. Okay, so the other side of the freezer here is just where I keep mostly frozen fruit. The kids love having frozen fruit when they get home from school or for dessert. In this drawer, I just have a surprise, more potatoes and some frozen rice, and then more fruit. And a huge bag of frozen broccoli. Okay guys, so this is my delicious lunch, truffle fries. I did put some parsley on them. I'm gonna have some grapes and this nice big salad. Again, if you're going for weight loss, you wanna split your plate in half, do half starchy vegetables, half non-starchy vegetables, have fruit for dessert, and water for your drink. This truffle salt is really good. If you don't eat salt, then you can get truffle powder if you still want that truffle flavor. I will try to find this one. This one was a gift, so I have no idea how much it costs or anything, but I will try to find it and link it for you guys in the description box below. But again, no guarantees on if I can find it or what it costs, because I don't know, but it has been amazing. I'm sure there's other truffle salts out there as well. So it's hard to say if this is gonna be enough for me, but I will let you know. And real quick, just a salad tip. So I just buy the box of already prepared salad greens, and then I just add onion, bell pepper, and this week I got those sweet little peppers that are really good. I cut those up and put them in there, mixed it up, and then there you have salad already made up. And then you can just make a jar of any dressing you like. This mustard and maple syrup is great, and it's super lazy, and I add a little smoked paprika to that to make it smoky and delicious. So keep it simple. If you like to have salad, have it already prepared, and then it's easy and ready to go. Okay, so I thought I would just show you the kitchen since it's a request I get a lot, but this is my beautiful kitchen. I'm in love with it. And then the pantry is just off of the kitchen, and it also doubles as my office, sewing room, and laundry room. So we've got our washer and dryer stacked up in here, my desk, a few shelves, and my sewing machine. Super simple. And then on this side is where I have some cabinets, a little mini fridge, which is where I just keep potatoes pretty much, and some flavored waters. And then I love these shelves. They go straight up to the ceiling. And then I like to keep my dry goods in these glass containers. I feel like it just looks so pretty. And I got these at Target quite a few years ago, so I'm not sure if they even still have them, but I will try to find a link for you guys. And I'll put it in the description box. But yeah, that is it. All right, dinner's really easy. You're gonna wanna do this in the morning. I'm just putting in 3 cups of soaked white beans into my crock pot, and then I'm gonna add 4 chopped Roma tomatoes, 2 cups of chopped carrots, and 1 diced onion. I like to add a tablespoon, like a big heaping tablespoon of this prepared garlic. And then I'm just gonna put the lid on and put this on high and let it cook all day for 8 hours. The soup is done cooking and the beans are nice and soft. I have started using a different bouillon, and this one's a vegan ham flavored one, and it is nice and smoky. So I'm just gonna take a tablespoon of it and mix that in and then go from there. If it needs more, I'll add more. If it doesn't, then I won't. A little more. Okay, so that tastes really good. Now I'm just gonna add some chopped kale. This is just one bunch of chopped kale, and I'm gonna let it wilt, and then the soup is ready to go. There's my dinner. This soup is so good, especially with that new bouillon. I will talk to you guys about that in just a minute. So if you're going for maximum weight loss, you still have weight to lose, then again, you want to do that 50-50 rule of having half veggies and then half starch. Beans are starches, so if you have a bowl of this starchy soup, then have a bowl of veggies as well, and always eat your veggies first. Because if you get full on starch, then you're not gonna eat your veggies, so eat your veggies first. This soup is super delicious and hearty on its own, but you can always add some rice to it or some potatoes. You can do whatever you want. It's really, really good. And again, if you are trying to lose weight, do it this way, and if you go back for seconds, same thing goes. Grab a little more soup and a little more veggies and just keep doing that until you feel full. Okay, so a few weeks ago, I shared with you guys the vegetable bouillon that I was using. It does have palm oil in it, but it's in a small amount, but I shared with you guys why I didn't have a problem using it as far as weight loss and health goes. But a lot of you guys in the comments brought up concerns that had nothing to do with that, and it had to do with environmental concerns and the way that palm oil is harvested and what it's doing to the environment and to all the animals that live in that environment. And it is absolutely horrible. So thank you to those of you that shared that with me so kindly and respectfully. This is the beautiful part of life, that we can add to each other's journey without taking away from it with demeaning comments or criticism. So thank you to those of you that responded in such a balanced way. And a big shout out to my viewer Julie for recommending this one that she uses. It's by Orrington Farms, and they have 3 vegan soup bases, and one is in chicken flavor, one is in vegetable, and one is in ham. Now I used the ham one in the soup, and it was delicious. It felt a little wrong buying something that had a picture of a cute little piggy on it and that said ham, but I did it, and it gave the soup such a delicious smoky flavor. They have no oil in them. They're very clean, and I got them on Amazon. I will share a link for you guys in the description box, and you can take a look at all of them. I think the chicken one was like $4 or $5, and then the ham one was a little bit more expensive, but that's better than all I can get here, which is like $5 for like 6 little cubes. So I think that that's a really good price. So this is a really great option if you guys really want to stick to completely oil-free, natural, and it doesn't have the environmental impact that products with palm oil have. I think that I will be using this. And again, thank you to that viewer, Julie, for sharing this with me. Again, I think that it's a beautiful thing. We are a community. We can share our journeys with each other. We can share what we've learned without demeaning or criticizing what anybody else is doing. The point of this is just to add to each other, as we are all looking for health and sustainability. All right, I'm gonna eat my dinner because I am hungry. So before I head off to bed, I'm just gonna have a cup of frozen pineapple. It's like my current favorite. So if you guys are hungry, eat. Have fruit, have vegetables, have some potatoes, even before bed if you're starving. Like, you do not want to go hungry. This isn't about starving yourself or restriction. If you're needing to lose weight, then remember to just eat whole, simple, plant-based foods. Keep it low in fat and follow the 50-50 rule of half veggies, half starches, and you should do great. Let's keep this journey about health and not just about the skinny. Never stop believing in your potential to grow and change. You are beautiful. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.